Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's severe weather update. Today, we have two slight risks of severe weather in the United States. One extending from the Texas Panhandle between Amarillo and Lubbock all the way through the Alabama-Georgia border. And then we have another slight risk up across the Ohio Valley. We have a very large marginal risk covering a large area of the country today as well. Taking a look at today's tornado threat. Our main tornado threat is going to be across the Ohio Valley today, with a 5% chance of tornadoes within 25 miles of a location across this brown shaded area today. And this is going to include major cities like Indianapolis and Cincinnati. We have a 2% chance of tornadoes within 25 miles of a location in the green shade area surrounding that. We also have a 2% chance of tornadoes across portions of central and southeastern New Mexico and far western areas of Texas. Now, looking at today's damaging wind threat, we have two areas where there's a 15% chance of damaging straight line winds of 58 miles per hour or stronger within 25 miles of a location, and they cover the slight risk areas. And we do have a small area across southwest Oklahoma and the eastern Texas Panhandle with the chance of seeing 75 mile per hour or stronger hurricane force wind gusts today within 25 miles of a location. So make sure you watch out if you live in this hatched area today. And looking at the hail, we have two areas of main hail concern today with a 15% chance of quarter-sized hail or larger within 25 miles of a location across south central Oklahoma, as well as portions of Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio, with a broad 5% chance in the Brown area today. Now, taking a look at storms, looking at current radar, we have a mesoscale convective system moving across portions of northwest Texas and south central Oklahoma right now, and this is pushing southeast pretty quickly. And we got some severe thunderstorm warnings across northwest Texas, southern Oklahoma for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Looks like that one may have expired, but we do have a new one down here. Well, looks like they've expired, so that's some good news. This complex is weakening on the west side, so it's mainly going to be the eastern side we have to worry about at this point. So taking a look at our future radar, beginning around right now, 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, or 10 a.m. Central Daylight Time, we have our mesoscale convective system, and as we go into the next few hours, between now and about 1 p.m., the storms are going to push across southeast Oklahoma into Arkansas, and then going into about 3 to 4 this afternoon Central Daylight Time, we could be seeing a nasty, small complex of storms pushing across southeastern Arkansas. These could be producing some damaging winds, maybe some isolated large hail. And then going into 4 to 6 p.m., the storms are going to move across Mississippi and then eventually into Alabama by about 8 to 10 p.m. this evening. And we're going to have additional storms fire up across portions of New Mexico and West Texas between about 4 and 8 p.m. as well. So this is where there could be an isolated tornado or two this afternoon as well. Now, taking a look at the storms across the Ohio Valley, starting around 3 o'clock Central Daylight Time, we could start to see our storms initiate across portions of Indiana, and going into about 4 to 5 p.m., the storm coverage is going to become a lot more numerous, with potential clusters of supercells moving across southwestern and central Ohio by about 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time this evening. And this could continue all the way through 7 through 9 p.m. the storms move across Ohio, possibly getting into Pennsylvania as well. And then by about midnight, the storms are going to push across Pennsylvania into portions of New Jersey and the Northeast. So watch out for severe weather if you live in the Ohio Valley as well today. And looking at storm or rainfall accumulation, now we shouldn't see that much in the way of flooding today. The model's putting about a half an inch to an inch and a half of rain across portions across most of Ohio, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania. Maybe a little bit of flooding concern across portions of Alabama and Georgia with some isolated 2 to 4 inch totals. And this can be looked at on our excessive flooding rainfall chart, where there's a slight risk of excessive flooding rainfall today across portions of northern Alabama, as well as portions of Virginia, Maryland, Delmarva, southeast Pennsylvania, and New Jersey, and a marginal risk of excessive flooding rainfall in the dark green areas today. So anyway, thanks for watching my severe weather update. Make sure to prepare for severe weather if you live in the shaded areas today. Have a wonderful day, my friends.